Mike, you're on News 96.5. Go ahead.
Yeah, Tom. I just got. Well, let me start at the beginning here. My wife passed back in 2014, and we had a living trust made for my two children to receive, beneficiary.
All right.
Well, I've sold that house since she died, and I bought another house here in Titusville.
All right.
And now I married another woman.
Okay.
It's been about 3.5 years, and now I have feelings that she's got less than honorable intentions. So here's my question.
All right.
I was told that in the state of Florida, once you marry, they gain 50% of your assets or your home.
Well, Mike, the answer is maybe. So, Mike, by the very fact of being married here in the state of Florida, your spouse is automatically entitled to certain rights to your estate. One has to do with your home. And so if you passed away, no matter what your will or trust says, Mike, your wife could step in and say, I either want a life estate in the home or I want 50% of the home. And then one has to do with everything else, and that is she's entitled to 30% of everything else, whether it's IRAs, bank accounts, life insurance, you name it. Yeah, Mike, you're right. She's entitled to a share of it.
Right. But also, Tom, talk about if they were to get divorced and about possibly a postnup, because if they were together versus.
Yeah, Mike,
before.
I mean, she could waive those rights if she would be kind enough to sign a postnuptial agreement. But based on what your short story to me, sounds like she would never do that. The other thing, Mike, is that if you get divorced, you are going to leave with what you brought into the marriage. So if you are really, 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 really concerned that this is her intentions, is to just stay married to you to get a chunk of your estate, then you may want to think about divorcing her.
Okay. And that can go contested or uncontested, and just be done with it, right? I mean, it's not something that has to be dragged out. She decides that she wants to just get out of it and say, okay, what you walked in with, you leave. What I walked in with, I leave, and we just go our separate ways.
Mike,
my question was, I bought the house and paid cash for it before I even married her. So, and she's never even moved in here. So I was wondering if I could sell the house without getting in a hassle with her.
So, Mike, because you are married, even though the house is titled in your name only, you cannot sell the house or refinance the house without her signature. That's because you're married and it's your homestead. Mike, as far as the fact that you paid cash for the house, you owned it prior to getting married, that only makes a difference if you get divorced. It means you're going to leave with the house. But if you die still owning that house, yes, she's going to have a right to take half of it if she wants to.
Automatically. Okay. So I'm worth more than dead than I am alive.
To her?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tom. I appreciate your knowledge.
You're very welcome, Mike. Good luck to you.